Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you again in my class 6 and I hope you are doing well. So students, so far we were discussing about chapter number 3, common fractions. This is a chapter that we started in our last lecture and we will further solve the few more questions from this chapter and few more exercises from exercise number 3.1. Okay. So this is your lecture number 6 and I am your math teacher, Miss Falak Nas. Okay. So what we have learned so far, we will quickly go through or revise our previous lecture. What we have learned so far. Definitions of fraction. Okay, definition of fractions. You have learned so far the types of fractions. There are like fractions and unlike fraction, proper and improper fraction, equivalent fractions, mixed fractions, reduction of fraction, comparison of fraction. I don't know whenever you join your class why your mics are turned on, why your videos are on. Please, every time whenever you join your class, your mics and your videos should be off. Today students, we are going to learn some more topics from this chapter, that is chapter number 3, common fractions. So first topic is to change the mixed fractions into improper fractions. What you have to do here, you have to change your mixed fractions into improper fractions. Then in the next you will learn how to change the improper fractions into mixed fractions. Then you will learn how to add and subtract fractions. Okay, addition and subtraction of fractions. So these are three topics that you are going to study in this class. So first move on to the topic number 1, that is that to change the mixed fraction into improper fractions. To change your mixed fractions into improper fractions. So here you have example. You have a mixed fraction. What you know what is mixed fraction? If a fraction is written along with a whole number. If a fraction is written along with the whole number, so it will be called as a mixed fractions. Okay, so here you have 3 whole 5 upon 9. So if you want to convert it into improper fraction, so what will be the first step? Multiply the denominator, the bottom number in the fraction. Your denominator here is 9 and the whole number. You have to multiply the denominator with the whole number. So you will multiply 9 by 3. So 9 multiplied by 3 is 27. Okay. Then in step number 2, what you will do, add the answer from step number 1. Your step number 1 answer is 27. And you have to add the answer into the numerator. Okay, your numerator here is 5. So what you have to do, you have to add the answer from step 1 to the numerator. Then what it will become, you will add 27 plus 5. So 27 plus 5 will become 32. Okay. So in step 3, what you will do, write the answer from step 2 over the denominator. Okay, your denominator will remain same. You will not change your denominator. But what you will do, you will write your step 2 answer, that is 32 over the denominator, just like in this way. 32 upon 9. This is very simple. You have here mixed fractions. What you will do, 9 multiplied by 3 will become 27, and then 27 plus 5 will become 32. So 32 over 9 is the improper fractions. You know improper fractions. What are improper fractions? In which the denominator is greater than the numerator. Okay, denominator is greater than the numerator. Okay. Next, we will solve one question from exercise number 3.1. Okay, if you know, we have so far we have done four questions from exercise number 3.1. Now we are moving to the question number 6. What is question number 6 of exercise 3.1? Here you have to change the given fraction into improper fraction. Okay, here you have 117 upon 100 and 107 5 upon 7. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to change it into improper fraction. How will you change it into improper fraction? You will multiply 7 by 117 and then add it up to 55. So you have 117 here. In the working column, you will multiply it. So 7 multiplied by 7 will become, can you tell me the answers? किसको मेरी बिल्कुल भी आवाज नहीं आ रही? हेलो, is my voice clear? Everyone, please tell me. Okay, then, okay, stop. So if you will multiply 7 by 117, to 7 multiplied by 7 will become 49. 4 will here, 7 multiplied by 1 is 7 plus 4, it will become 11. And 7 1 is 7 plus 1, it will become 119. So here what you will do, you will multiply 7 by 117, and then after multiplying what you will get 819, and then you will add it to 5. So what you will get here, 821, 819 plus 5 will become 824, and you will keep your denominator same. So this is your question number 6, in which you have to change the improper fraction. You have to change it into improper fraction. Okay. Next, we are moving on to the topic number 2, that is to change the improper fractions into mixed fractions. What you have to do here, you have to change the improper fractions into mixed fractions. So here you have improper fraction, that is 35 upon 8. 35 upon 8 is improper fraction because 35 is greater than the your numerator. So what you will do in step number 1, you will divide the numerator, that is 8, by denominator, that is 35. So in the working column, you will do all these calculations, all these divisions in the working column. So in working column, what you will do, you will divide this 35 by 8. So 35 multiply, you have to divide this 35 by 8. So 8 multiply by 4 will become 32. 8 multiplied by 4 will become 32. And here you will get 3 as a remainder. Here you will get 3 as a, okay. Now in step number 2, what you will do, taking the quotient. Okay, what is quotient here? 4. 4 is your quotient as the whole number. The remainder as numerator. Your numerator here is 3. So remainder will be taken as numerator, and your denominator will remain same. So what you will do, taking the quotient as whole number. So your quotient will be your whole number. Okay. Your numerator, that is 3, will become your remainder, that is 3, will become your numerator, and your denominator will be remain same, that is 8. So how will you write it? You will write it 4 whole 3 upon 8. How will you write it? 4 whole 3 upon 8. 4 whole 3 upon 8 is the answer. 4 whole 3 upon 8. Okay. In the next slide, I will solve one question from exercise number 3.1, and this is the last question. Okay, this is the last question of exercise 3.1, that is express as mixed fractions. What you have to do, you have to express as mixed fractions, means 229 upon 29. Here you have 229 upon 29. So what you have to do, you have to express it as mixed fraction. Here you have a improper fraction. So what you will do in the working column, you will simply divide 29. You will simply divide 229 by 29. So 29 multiplied by 7 will become 203. And after subtracting, what I'll get here, 26. So it is very simple, and it is very clear that what you have to do here, just simply convert it into the mixed fraction. Okay, so here your 7, that is 7, your quotient, it will become your whole number. Your remainder, that is 26, it will become your numerator, and your denominator will remain same. Okay, so it is your answer. This is your answer, 7 whole 26 upon 29. 7 whole 26 upon 29 is your answer. So this is the way to convert the mixed fraction into, to convert any improper fraction into mixed fraction. Now we are going to move on to the next topic, that is adding and subtracting fractions. Means here you will learn how to add or subtract the fractions. Now, first of all, I will tell you how to add and subtract the fractions with like denominators. Okay, adding and subtracting fractions with like denominator. So if you have any like denominator, so how will you add it? How will you add it? Add the numerators. You will add the numerators, okay, but leave your denominators the same. Here, if you look very carefully, you have the like fractions here, 3 upon 6 plus 2 upon 6. 3 upon 6 and 2 upon 6 means here denominators are same. That's why they are like fraction. So simply you will add their numerators. 3 plus 2 will become 5 and your denominator will remain same, that is 6. Similarly, in subtraction, what you will do, you will subtract the numerators only and keep your denominators same. How? Here if you have 5 upon 6 minus 3 upon 6, so you have to minus it here. So what you will do, you will only subtract the numerators. You will subtract 3 from 5, that will become 2, and keep your denominator same, that is 6. So this is the way to add or subtract the like fraction. Means no need to convert it into like or unlike fractions, just simply add the numerators. Okay, in the next I will tell you how to add unlike fractions. Okay, how to add unlike fractions. Here you have two numbers, 3 upon 10 plus 4 upon 5, 3 upon 10 plus 4 upon 5. Okay, 4 upon 15, 3 upon 10 plus 4 upon 15. So what you have to do, you have to find out the LCM, you have to add them. Since their denominators are different, so you cannot add them. So what you will do, you will make their denominators common by taking the LCM of 10 and 15. So what you will do here, you will take the LCM of 10 and 15, and I think this method is very clear to all of you. I'm not going to explain this topic. This thing means in the working column, what you will get after finding out the LCM of 10 and 15 will be 30. So it means you have to multiply your denominators with such numbers that your answer will be 30. So it is very clear. So it is very clear what you have to do. You have to make your denominators common. So what you will do here, you will multiply this 10 by 3 to make it 30, and similarly 15 by 2 to make it 30, and similarly you will multiply the numerators with the same number. Okay, so what I will get here after multiplying, 10 multiplied by 3 will become 30, that is your LCM, and 15 multiplied by 2 will become 30, like your LCM 30. Now 3 multiplied by 3 is 9 and 4 multiplied by 2 will become 8. So now simply after making your denominators common, the steps will become very simple. You will simply add your numerators and keep your denominator same. So what you will do here, just keep your denominator same, that is 30, and add your numerators, means you will add 9 plus 8. So 9 plus 8 will become 17, and your denominator will remain same, that is 30. So 17 upon 30 is the answer of this fraction. Okay, here you will get, here you have a proper fraction, that's why you will not convert it into mixed fraction. In the next, I am going to show you how to subtract unlike fractions. Here you have 11 upon 12 minus 9 upon 16, 11 upon 12 minus 9 upon 16. And again, you have two different numbers, 12 and 16. So that's why you will not subtract them. So what you will do, you will find out the LCM of 12 and 16 to find out which number you will multiply to make the denominators common. So after multiplying, after finding out the LCM of 12 and 16, what I'll get, the LCM of 12 and 16 is 48. I will do all these things in working column. So the LCM of 12 and 16 is 48. So what you will do, you will multiply your numbers in such a way, you will multiply your denominators in such a way, with such a number that your numbers will become 48. So what you will do, you will multiply 12 by 4. Okay, you will multiply 12 by 4, so it will become 48. And similarly you will multiply your numerator with the same number. Similarly you will multiply 16 by 3 to become, so that it will become 48. And similarly you will multiply 9 by 3. So after that, what I'll get here, 12 multiplied by 4 is 48, 16 multiplied by 3 is 48. Okay. Now you will also multiply your numerator with the same number. 11 multiplied by 4 is 44 and 9 multiplied by 3 is 27. Now after making the denominator same, it is very simple. You will simply subtract the numerators, keeping your denominator same. So 44 minus 27, it will become 17, and your denominator will remain same, that is 48. Okay, so here you will get the answer, that is 17 upon 48, and 17 upon 48 is the proper fraction. So no need, so 11 upon, so sorry, 17 upon 48 is the answer. 17 upon 48 is the answer. So now move on to the next one. Exercise number 3.2, and you have question simplify. Okay, very simple. It is very simple. I know it is very easy. Here you have 2 whole 2 upon 5 plus 1 whole 3 upon 10 plus 5 whole 1 upon 2. Here you have mixed number and you have to add them. So in the first step, what you will do, convert the mixed fractions into improper fractions. And I know you know how to convert them into improper fractions. What you will simply do, you will simply multiply denominator with the whole number and then add up the answer with 2. So after that, what I'll get here, 5 multiplied by 2 is 10, and 2 plus 2, 5 multiplied by 2 is 10, and 10 plus 2 will become 12. Okay, so after this, I will get here 12 upon 5, 13 upon 10, and 11 upon 2. Now what I have to do, I have to add these fractions, but I can't add them because my denominators are different. So if you look very carefully, here you have 5, 10, and 2. Okay, here you have 5, 10, and 2. If it is easy for you to make the denominators common without taking LCM, so you can solve it directly. Okay, you can solve it directly. Like I am going to solve it directly because I can easily pick here. Okay, I can make 5, 5 multiplied by 2 will become 10, and 2 multiplied by 5 will become 10, and here I have 10 as well. So if you, it is easy for you to find out the common denominator without taking LCM, so you will go as it is, okay, without taking the LCM. Just like I'm going here, I'm not going to take LCM because it is very easy to make their denominators common without taking the LCM. We will only find out the LCM when, we will only find out the LCM when you have a
So,
different or difficult numbers. Okay, now what I will do here, I will multiply 5 by 2, and similarly numerator will be multiplied by 2. Here I will multiply 2 by 5, and Marusha, I don't know what's wrong with you, beta. 2 multiplied by 5 and 11 multiplied by 5. So 5 multiplied by 2 is 10, and 12 multiplied by 2 will 24. 10 will, it will remain same. Okay, then 2 multiplied by 5 is 10, and 11 multiplied by 5 will be 55. So when you will get your denominators same, so it is very easy for you. You will just add your numerators in this way. You will add your numerator in this way, and after getting what you will get here, 46 upon 5. So if you look very carefully, 46 upon 5 is an improper fraction. Okay, it is an improper fraction. So what you will do, improper fraction, so what you will do, you will find out working column. In the working column, you will convert this improper fraction into mixed fractions. Okay, in the working column. So 5 multiplied by 9, 5 multiplied by 9 is 45. So after subtracting, what I'll get here, 1 as a remainder. So I'm going to convert it into mixed number, and my mixed number will become 9 whole 1 upon 5. 9 whole 1 upon 5 is the answer. So what you have to do is simply, first you will convert your mixed fractions into improper fractions, and then simply add the answer. Aliza, Amjad, why you are raising your hand? Aliza Amjad, write down in the chat box. Miram Wakar, please check your internet connections. Okay, now move on to the next question. Here you have 17 whole 1 upon 9 plus 15 whole 5 upon 12 plus 3 whole 3 upon 3, and it is very clear. I know you know the steps. For in the first step, what you will do, you will convert all these mixed fractions into improper fractions. Okay, so what you will get here, simply what you will get here, 154 upon 9, 185 upon 12 and 10 upon 3. But if you look very carefully, here you have one sign of minus and here you have the sign of addition. So you have to add and subtract the numerators in a single line. So what you will do, I will tell you, that your steps will remain same. Okay, your steps will remain same. Now what you will do here, here you have 9, 12 and 3. Okay, 9, 12 and 3. For me it is easier, but if you are finding difficult for you, if it is difficult for you, what you will do simply here, you will find out the LCM of 9, 12 and 3 in the working column, in the working column. Okay, so 9 will copy down as it is, 2 multiplied by 6 is 12 and 3 will copied as it is. Okay, then 2, 9 will copied as it is, 2 into 3 will become 6 and 3. I will pick next number, that is 3. So 3 into 3 is 9, 3 into 1 is 3 and 3 into 1 is 3. And the last it will be 3 and 3 into 1 is 3, then 1 and then 1. So here I will multiply these number, 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, 4 multiplied by 3 is 12 and 12 multiplied by 3 will become 36. So what I have to do, I have to multiply my numerators with such numbers that my denominators will become what? 36. Okay, I have to make my denominator 36. So it is very easy. What you will do, you will multiply 9 by 4. So 9 multiplied by 4 will become 36. Similarly, you will multiply your numerator with the 4. Similarly, 12 multiplied by 3 will become 36, and again you will multiply your numerator with the same number, and again 3 multiplied by 10 is 30, and 3 multiplied by 11 is 33, and 3 multiplied by 12 will become 36. So 3 multiplied by 12 will become 36, and similarly you will multiply your numerator with the 12 as well. So after multiplying, what I'll get here, I will get these answers here, 616 upon 36, 555 upon 36 and 120 upon 36 after multiplying them. Okay, now again after this the math calculations will become so easy. Why? Because what you have to do, you have denominators now same here. Now simply according to do, what you will do, you will simply minus 555 from 616 and then add 121 120 in it. But please keep in your mind, what you will do, you will always first add the fractions. Okay, you will first add the fraction and subtract the fraction, because according to the DMAS rule, we will always do addition first and then we will move on to the subtraction. So if you look very carefully here, ओके इट्स ओके, ये आप इसको कंसिडर कर लीजिए, कोई बात नहीं, ये माइनस कर लीजिए इसको कंसिडर, इट्स ओके, दिस इज माइनस. ओके, माइनस है. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to minus 555 from 616, but it's okay. What you will do, you will add it. Okay, first you will add the fractions, so you will arrange them first. Okay, you will arrange them first. How will you arrange them? You will add 616 plus 120. Okay, you will add 616 upon 36 plus 122 upon 36, and then you will minus the next fraction, that is 555 upon 36. Okay, now after that what you will get here, 616 plus 120 you will add it and then minus it. Okay, so after addition, what you will get here, 736. 616 plus 120 will become 736, and then after subtracting from 555 from 36, what I'll get here, 181 upon 36. If you look your answer very carefully, it is 181 upon 36. 181 upon 36 is the improper fraction. It is the improper. Hamna Tarif, I am explaining this. Okay, so please listen to me. So what you will do, here, 181 upon 36. So simply what you will do, you will convert 181 upon 36 into mixed fraction, and all you will do all the division in the working column. So after get that, you will get here 5 whole 1 upon 36. So 5 whole 1 upon 36 is the right answer. Okay. Next is you have, next you have another question, 6 whole 5 upon 8 plus 5 whole 4 upon 9 minus 3 whole 2 upon 3 minus 3 whole 1 upon 4. Okay, here you have to add it as well as subtract it. So what you will do in the first step, what you will do, you will convert your mixed fraction into improper fraction, means you will get here 53 upon 8, 49 upon 9, and 11 upon 3, and 13 upon 4. How will you get it? After converting your mixed fractions into improper fractions. Okay, if it is very difficult for you, so what you will do, you will get 8, 9, 3, and 12 here. So 8, 9, 3, and 4. So what you will do, you will find out the LCM of 8, 9, 3, and 4. I am not going to find out the LCM here. Okay, I am not going to find out the LCM here because it is very easy for all of you. But what you will do, in the working column, you will find out the LCM of these numbers. So their LCM will be 72. Okay, their LCM will be 72. So what you will do here, you will multiply the numbers with such numbers that your denominator will become 72. So what you will do, you will multiply 8 by 9, you will multiply 9 by 8, then you will multiply 3 by 24 and 4 by 18 to make your denominator 72. And similarly, you will multiply the given numbers with the numerators as well. Okay, so here it is. Here it is. So what you have to do here, after this, 53 multiplied by 9 will become 477, 49 multiplied by 8 will become 392, 11 multiplied by 24 will become 264, and 13 multiplied by 18 will become 230. Or you will do all these calculations in the working column. Okay, now your denominators now are same. Now it is very easy for all of you to add them and then subtract them. Here no need to arrange them because they are arranging. If you have minus fraction first and then addition fraction in the next, so what you will do, you will add the fraction first and then subtract it. Okay, you have to arrange the numbers. So what you will do here, 477 plus 392 minus 264 minus 234, keeping your denominator same, that is 72. Now what you have to do, you will add 477 plus 392, then it will become 869, and then after you will minus 264 from 869, so it will become 605. Okay, 264 minus 869, it will become 605, and then you will subtract it. Okay, your denominator will remain same in each step. Now what you will do, you will subtract 234 from 605, and at the end what you will get here, 371, and your denominator will remain same, that is 72. Now 371 upon 72. Now here you have an improper fraction. So what you will do, you will go into your working column, and then simply We'll go into working column and divide 371 by 72, and after that what you will get here, 5 whole 11 upon 72 is the answer. Why you are getting 5 whole 11 upon 72? Because after converting this improper fraction into mixed fraction, so the steps are very simple. In the first step you will convert all your mixed fractions into improper fraction, then finding the LCM of your denominators. The LCM of denominator is 72. You have to do all these things in the working column. Then multiply the denominators with such number that then your with the numbers, as a result your denominators will become 72. Okay, so then it will become very easy for you. You will simply add it and then subtract it. Okay, that's all for today's lecture. If you want to ask any questions, please ask, and after that I am going to explain you how to do homework in your copy. So if you have any question, please ask. Write it down in the chat box, and I'm going to mark your attendance as well. So please don't go anywhere. Okay, class, that's all. Now I am going to show you how to do work in the copy. Okay, now I'm going to explain how to do. Now, listen to me very carefully, class. Stop chatting. Do not write anything. I'm going to explain how to do work in your copy. Okay. Now look at here. Is that clear? Now listen to me very carefully. Students, please do stop chatting. Now look at here. This is your assignment that I am going to post on your Google Classroom. Okay, this is your assignment that I am going to post on the Google Classroom. I will post it as it is. So what you have to do, you will do this work in your classwork copy, arithmetic copy of 300 pages. On arithmetic copy, you will write down your roll number on the top of your copy. Okay, now first you will start from chapter number 2, GCD and LCM, and this is your home assignment number 1. Here I have given you all the instructions that is required to do work in your copy. Now you are in class 6, so you will do your work with blue and black pen. So this is the index. Then how will you maintain your index? What you will do here, listen to me very carefully. In the index, what you will do, first of all, you will write the heading of midterm with black pen, then chapter number 2 with black pen, and write down the index, definitions plus exercise number 2.1, question number 1 with blue pen. All this is index. This is your index of assignment number 1. Okay, now what you have to do, in the above index, mention the date on which you are attempting the given assignment. You have to write down the date by yourself. Okay, next what you will do, after writing down the index, what you will do here, make the title page of midterm. Okay, what you have to do, you have to make the title page of midterm on the first page. On the first page, page number 1, midterms title page. On page number 2, syllabus for midterm. You will leave second page for pasting your syllabus. Okay, you will leave this page by writing the heading syllabus for midterm. Next, make title page of the chapter GCD and LCM. On page number 3, you will make the title page of chapter number 2, GCD and LCM, along with subtitles. Here you have subtitles as well. Okay, now what you have to do next, in the next, I have told you how many copies, I am telling you how many copies are there. You have three copies. One is for arithmetic copy, that is 300 pages, single line. Algebra 160 pages, single line. Geometry 160 pages, single line. But you have to start your work from arithmetic copy. Use arithmetic copy of 300 pages for chapter number 2 and 3. Okay, use black pen. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to use black pen for writing questions and blue pen for answers. Now start your work with your definitions. Now this is the definitions. Okay, now listen to me very carefully. What I have did here, I have solve each and everything with blue and black pen, and you have to copy down as it is. Means the thing which I writing with black color, you have to write it down in your notebook with black pen as well. Okay, and this is a definition. You will copy it with blue pen. Okay, ink pen, you have to use the ink pen. Okay, class, your chatting makes me very disturbed. Yes, you can write with black pointer, but do not use blue pointer. You will always use blue ink pen. You will always use black ink pen. Okay, now first of all, you will copy down the definitions in your copy. Then you will start exercise number 2.1. Now listen this very carefully. I have explained, I have given you all the examples of exercise number 2.1, how to solve it. Means what you will do, first you will copy down question number 1, find the sets of divisors. Then example number 1, this is example number 1, you no need to copy down the examples in your copy. Okay, what you have to do, you will solve these questions that is written in your index. Okay, you have to solve these questions. Is that clear? You have to solve these questions. Okay, here I am giving you only the example, so no need to copy it down. For your convenience, for your आपकी आसानी के लिए मैंने यहाँ पे इसको solve करके बता दिया कि कैसे attempt करना है. What questions you will attempt questions with black pen, and you will write down the answer with blue pen. Okay, this is the way to attempt the work in your copy. Then question number 4 ka answer, you will write it with blue pen. Then you will solve exercise number 2.2. Here are the examples of exercise number 2.2, but you have to attempt the questions that is mentioning in your index. Okay. Next is your lecture number 2, assignment number 2. Again, you will go into the index page and you will copy down the index again, and same you will do. Here you have some examples, but you will solve these questions. Okay, you will solve these questions in your copy. So student, that's all for today's lecture. If you have to ask any question, please write it down in the chat box. Thanks a lot for being with me.